Does it feel like no matter what you do, you can't seem to get past your shyness? If shyness is holding you back in any aspect of your life, we have good news for you. Shyness is a learned behavior that is possible to overcome. Today, on How to Charisma, we will go over 10 things that will help you overcome your shyness. Please remember that unlearning habitual thinking patterns takes time, courage, and practice. Number 1, self-acceptance. Do you accept yourself? Everyone at some point in their lives wasted time and energy trying to fit in and be liked by others. If you are struggling with shyness, you know exactly how exhausting striving for social acceptance can be. What we fail at, however, is accepting ourselves for who we are. Self-acceptance is defined as understanding and recognizing one's abilities and limitations. What we are talking about is unconditional self-acceptance. It's easy to be proud of yourself when you achieve something great, like landing a new job or getting an award. However, you need to also learn to embrace yourself when you make mistakes and admit your flaws and weaknesses. If you really want to overcome your shyness, you need to first accept yourself so others can do so as well. To achieve self-acceptance, focus on embracing what makes you, you, and letting go of what you cannot change. By doing so, you start to love yourself regardless of what others might think. Being comfortable in your own skin will help you become more confident overall, which will reduce your shyness. Number 2, embrace your strengths. Shyness tends to become overwhelming when we are constantly comparing ourselves to others. We may feel like we are not good enough for a certain social group, so it prevents us from easily conversing with others. Instead of focusing on things we aren't the best at currently, let's amplify our strengths. Try making it a daily goal to celebrate your strengths. You can write them down in a journal or say them out loud as verbal affirmations. On the flip side, the ability to admit our weaknesses is a strength within itself. Even just knowing what your weaknesses are means you have good self-awareness and thus you know what you can work on improving. Number 3, become self-aware. Having self-awareness makes the ability to change and improve much easier. If you're highly self-aware, you can realistically evaluate yourself and understand your strengths, weaknesses, and how others may perceive you. Shyness tends to come off from assuming that people will judge and criticize you. Because of this fear, you isolate yourself from others or remain quiet during group conversations. By having self-awareness, you are able to understand how your actions and words affect others. In fact, gaining an accurate representation of yourself is the key to successfully developing genuine relationships. It allows you to communicate without worrying about what others might think of you. More importantly, when you are able to self-regulate your emotions, you will have less anxiety during social situations. It will also help prevent your brain from jumping to negative conclusions and erratic mood swings that might push people away. Mindfulness and meditation practices are very helpful in improving your self-awareness and overall confidence in social situations, as well as life in general. Number 4, practice good self-care. Self-care refers to actions that we take to improve physical and psychological well-being. And when we feel better about ourselves, we naturally gain more self-confidence, which reduces our shyness in social situations. There are many forms self-care can take. Your daily hygiene directly affects your confidence, and the more confident you are about your appearance, the more confident you will feel in social situations. A daily shower, for example, will improve your mood and help you feel more at ease while interacting with others. However, self-care doesn't just include physical hygiene. It is important to prioritize stress-relieving activities as well as to take care of your mental and physical health. This includes exercising, relaxation techniques, a good sleep schedule, and fueling your body with healthy foods. Relieving your stress and anxiety in all areas of your life will translate into reducing your social shyness as well. You will learn how to reduce your anxiety as well as enter every new social situation with a balanced mindset. Number 5, active listening. Being present and mindful while socializing can help you strengthen your relationships and overcome your shyness. With all our available electronic options, distracted listening has become a bad habit in today's society. Active listening is making a conscious effort to hear, understand, and retain information that's being said to you. If you struggle with listening to people's names when you first meet them, maybe start there. In addition, try to pick up on intent, content, and emotion from the speaker. When listening, remember these 4 simple tips. Pay attention, show that you are listening, offer feedback, and don't jump to conclusions. By improving your listening skills, you actually will be viewed as a respected communicator. Number 6, adopt a curious mindset. Children have a natural curiosity, and they learn from a very young age to adapt to those around them. Everything is a learning opportunity, and asking questions is key to mental and emotional growth. Try adopting a curious mindset when you are in social situations. Focus on others and ask questions. You may find that other people are suffering from their own symptoms of insecurity and shyness, and that you are not alone. By making a habit of observing others and actively asking questions, our focus will shift from our own insecurities to genuinely wanting to learn more about others. The less selfish we are during conversations, the deeper and more meaningful a social interaction can be. So starting today, try adopting a more genuinely curious attitude, and you will see your shyness start to disappear. Number 7, eye contact. The most critical social skill is eye contact. It clearly shows confidence and interest in what the other person is saying. Making eye contact helps you focus on the conversation and read facial expressions. This can improve understanding, which will in turn result in improved confidence. Remember that communication is a two-way street, and eye contact is similar to verbal communication. It helps show others that you are interested in their words and value their opinion. Eye contact is also important in maintaining the flow of conversation and for gauging the other person's interest and body language. In order to improve your social skills and reduce your social anxiety, it is critical that you observe and respond to nonverbal social cues from the other person. Number 8, calm your negative inner critic. What statement do you agree with most? I am a failure who always makes mistakes, or I am allowed to make mistakes and learn from them. If the first option seems more like your inner critic, then it's time to change that. Stop self-sabotaging. Your inner dialogue will either enable your success or prevent you from reaching your full potential. In social situations, shy people tend to focus on themselves entirely. You are worried about what other people think and anxious about making a mistake that will potentially cause social rejection. If you want to be comfortable in social situations, you need to employ positive self-talk. We must first become comfortable with ourselves before others can feel at ease around us. Some examples of positive self-talk would be, I deserve to be happy, and people will accept me for who I am. Remember to be kind to yourself, and it's okay if not everyone likes you. Number 9, deep breathing and muscle relaxation. Oftentimes, the core issue behind shyness is anxiety, and the best way to tackle anxiety is a two-pronged approach, cognitive and physical. We have covered different techniques to change your unhelpful thinking patterns. The next step is to decrease your body's stress levels. Some techniques include progressive muscle relaxation and deep breathing. Both activities, especially when used together, will help you relax physically and mentally. Your communications with others will become more natural. Number 10, practice talking. Lastly, the most important tip to overcoming your shyness is to practice talking. If you want to get better at communication, you need to push out of your comfort zone. Shyness often comes about due to a fear of rejection. Although it may be scary, make efforts to practice starting and carrying on a conversation with others as much as possible. It can be with friends, family, coworkers, or even strangers. A simple and light conversation with the cashier at your local grocery store will give you practice and have you walking away in a happier mood. The more you practice striking up conversations, the easier it will become. Just think of it as learning a new skill, like driving a car. The first few times it will feel daunting and scary, but pretty soon it will become natural and a daily part of your routine. Unlearning shyness by changing your thinking patterns is completely possible, and with practice, you can radically transform your social life and other areas of your life you feel are impacted by your shyness. The most important thing to remember is you must accept yourself for who you are and know what you want or need to improve on. Hopefully these tips will help you. Let us know in the comments if we missed anything. While you're there, let us know what topics you'd like to be covered next. As always, thanks for watching How to Charisma. Don't forget to like and subscribe.